Hey, ain't we been through it all? Then we sleep on them floors. Everybody we thought we needed, we don't need them no more. Run it up, don't check the score. No, I'm balling on.
National Championship Part 2 is here. Sorry, boys, I didn't have a video for Rewind yesterday, but it really didn't interest me. So that's why I did the No Money Spent update, which you guys really enjoyed. Us open the level 50 pack. With these new cards, we may go have to open our level 40 pack on the No Money Spent. Not entirely sure, but today, you can see upper right-hand corner, my coins are down. I'm down about 2 million coins, and I'll explain why. You know, there's always a method to my madness, and hopefully you guys hop on this about time you guys seeing this, or if you continue to hop on this. So, but National Championship, man, we're here to cook. Let's see if we can cook. First of all, let's look at these cards. These cards are tremendous. Now, obviously your defense and offense MVP, about time you're seeing this, we already know who it is. We know the vibes. We don't really need to get into it. And I went to college football playoff instead of national championship. My B. I also hit level 60 up there, so I have 2 B&D rare packs. I saved all my packs from the national championship solo seasons and stuff, so we'll get into that. But first thing first, Chris Olave, fantastic card. I think the first card that can get up to 98 speed. I believe if you go Air Raid Theme Team plus Ohio State, he can get up to 98 speed. So, hey man, that's well worth it. That might be an in-game card right there. We also have Will Howard, who was the offensive MVP. There are so many quarterbacks out there, bro. It's basically preference. I believe he does get Silver Workhorse. So Silver Workhorse is a W, but you got the Andrew Luck. You got the... still have General Booty on my side account. I have Tua Tagovailoa over here because I pulled him B&D. There's so many cards. And now Cody Simon. What I don't understand about this Electronic Arts, his 92 overall had 95 zone, but now he's gone up in overall. But he lost, what, 9 zones? I think he's down to 86 zone. Doesn't make sense. But fantastic card, 91 change of direction. Is he the best middle linebacker in the game? Yes. Are there other middle linebackers that are a fraction of his price that it can be just as suitable? Absolutely. So unless you're a Ohio State fan and you want to rock with him, you can only get him by doing the defensive MVP set, which you need all the 95s. Will Johnson's a dog too. Now, I don't think, correct me if I'm wrong, but these, no, they don't get an upgrade. So Will Johnson, absolute dog. Those 6'2", 96 man, 96 zone, 97 press. Earlier in the year, we all remember that 89 Will Johnson from season 1 was everyone's card. So he even has good hit power at cornerback as well. So that's a big W. Now the 95s we get in today. Jaden Greathouse, which probably the best receiver in the game. 95 speed, but obviously if you go to +1, he gets a +1 speed. And if you go a theme team, he's at 97 speed. And then if you go a spread theme team, he's at 98. So we're approaching the end game, boys. We're absolutely approaching the end game. I've thought about doing the set because I actually made a mistake earlier. I bought Quishon Junkins. There were only ones up for 600K, and there was one up for 450, and I snagged it. And since then, I try to flip it real quick for like 555, but you can see he's gone down in price. So I've listed him back up for 450. Hopefully he sells. I may end up doing the Cody Simon set because a lot of these 95s are very, very good. And then I can sell Cody Simon back. If you do the set for Cody Simon, you only lose like 200 to 300K, but you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it's 7 95s back for only 300K. That's a dub, right? That's an absolute dub. We also have Dawson Igbinosun. Ohio State fans, let me down below if I cooked that or not. But either way, 95 speed. He's honestly the best cornerback in the game. 95 speed. But the good thing about him, when you put in the token, he goes up +2 speed. Not just +1 because he's 95 stock. +2 speed, which gives him 97 speed. Obviously, Ohio State or anything team 98. If you run 3-3-5 on defense, he's at 99. Right? So, look. Great card. Absolutely fantastic card. He is a monster. And then we have Judkins. I showed you guys Judkins, but I'll show you the stats as well. Probably the best running back in the game. If you decide to put the token in here, excuse me, he gets 97 speed. Reggie Bush is still my king. I'm still rocking with Reggie. And I believe that's all the newer ones. Now, just quickly, why am I down to 700K? I bought a bunch of Denzel Burks. Yesterday alone, he was like 210K. He dropped 100K overnight. And the main reason is, remember last week we were all doing the rerolls, and in the rerolls it seems like they were only giving 91s. They were. I only did one and I opened mine already and I just got a 91, but the rerolls were only given a 91, so therefore that bunch of people, if you open those, you got make rights, right? Make rights made him 100K. I do not believe he should be 100K. If we take a look at cornerbacks, with 95 speed. It's the Sage Ryan thing all over again, and I'm glad I invested in Sage Ryan. Got him for 120, which was his min. He got all the way up to 170. If you look at corners, 1 million coins, 700K, 800K. You got Rod Woodson, which reason why Rod Woodson is here is gold ball hawk, right? 300K. So remember, we're looking at cornerbacks with 95 speed. I remember Rod Woodson has 95 speed, if I'm correct, right? He does have 95 speed. And remember, speed on defense to me is more important, but you also got to think that Denzel Burke has 96 speed because of the token. Jalen Ramsey, 95 speed, 95 speed, 95 speed, 97. He's the only card that has 95 speed that's under 200K. So, to me, he should get back up at least to 150, maybe even 200. Because I believe this might be the last release for the National Championship, because obviously the National Championship is over. So I have 15 of them at an average at about 105. That's why my coins are down. And obviously I was at 2.7. You add that up, and then I bought Junkins for 400. So that's why my coins are down. Hey, I'm okay with this investment. I feel like it is a can't-miss investment. If you can get him at 100K, you can keep him on your team. But he's not going to stay at 100K. I can promise you, I can assure you, he will not stay at 100K. He will get back up to 140, 150, and that's where we're going to cook. If he gets it back up to 150 and I got him an average at 105, that means when I sell him, I'm selling him for 150, getting 135 back. I'm getting 30K per Burke I sell. Now, 30K times 10, then times 5, that's 30K times 15 is 450K made. Now, there's a chance he gets up even higher because, like I said, there's no cornerback with 95 speed that's even close to that. If you want to go Marshawn Lattimore, he's still 200K. I don't know if Christian Gray has 95 speed. Does he have 90? I would assume they gave him 95. Even he has 94 speed. So, again, I will reiterate, there's not a corner in this game that is close to 95 speed for less than 200K except Marshawn Lattimore. But Denzel Burke is 100K. Hop on it, boys. Now, like I said, I reached level 60, so I don't need to worry about doing my recruit pack a day. Or not recruit pack a day. I don't need to worry about going into the field pass and doing that. We're going to open up this and see if we can cook. Like I said, we'll probably do some rerolls. I'm not very excited about the rerolls because there's make rights out there. So, but obviously for a video, we're going to try. I may just buy the right tackle for 400 and something K and see if we can cook with that. Opportunity pack was a poop for me. Obviously you have now if you guys don't know, boosters now are in beginning offers, but it's a layout like this, right? So, and also look, I did tell you guys, thank you so much. There will be a video next week, and I need you guys to comment on it, talking about which boosters y'all want, and this is gonna be a giveaway video because obviously we got to 100K, so I'm gonna give away some boosters for next week for someone. And I'm talking about the entire 4 steps. So it's going to be like $20-something, whatever it may be. But to hook someone up, and the only thing I ask you is to either tag me in on Twitter or tell me what you got. That's literally it. That's all I really care for. You got your Season 4 conversions, which I'm going to make a video about this because Season 4 ends in about 4 days. I'm not going to make the same mistake. I'm going to spend my trophies this time. So we're going to get through that. Now, let's get into packs I save. I have a bunch of packs saved, man. A absolute bunch of packs saved. So let's get into these. Look, I've opened up a lot of these throughout the season, and they've all been ass. I expect these to continue set trend, right? We got a 90 out of this. I feel happy. It's sad what these packs have become, that I got a 90 out of this, and I actually feel like I got something. It's just what they've become, man. I don't know what to tell you. This is what they've become at this point in time. So, if you, like I said, if you get a 90 out of this, you can consider yourself lucky. I mean, we got a 91, so we're just going to take the double Hunter Henry for the vibes. Don't need Hunter Henry, but like I said, we'll probably go buy a Mimbu. But I have my Blake Curl. I'm not going to open that because I know what that 94 is. 91 plus overall national championship back. Now, how did I obtain this? I played the solo season, which that animation is so clean. All that for a 91, though, is crazy. We got a 93. Now, there's also, I'm going to record that. There's also the 95 set you can do. I think it takes 6 93s. So if you get 93s at it's either 6 or 5. It costs like 150 or 180 to do the set. I think it's 180 to do the set. You can pull Junkins. There's a bunch of 95s you can pull that are a lot, but there's also some 95s you can pull that are L's too. This is B and D. I don't know the difference between the two, but I accidentally opened up Blake Corum. Sure, I'll open it up just because we're here. 94 Blake Corum. You get him again from playing the solo season and doing the national championship. Last one. Let's see if we can cook through this. I don't know what the difference in the animation is as of yet. Get cooked, nerd. Absolutely get cooked. So we got 35K. Like I said, let me go buy a Mimbu real quick from the auction house, the right tackle. Going for about 200K, and we'll re-roll. We'll re-roll that. I don't think there's any B&D packs. I think there might be opportunity packs or something of that nature, but is he? No, I'm going to say we have to filter down. It's like he has to be min price. There's just too many up. And we got the only one up here at min price. Okay. But yeah, boys, Denzel Burke. Denzel Burke's who I'm looking at, and I can show you if you don't believe me. I have 15 of him. I do have 15 of them. Now, like I said, is he going to go crazy? I'm not entirely sure, but I'm expecting him to. I'm expecting him to get back up at least to 150. At least 150. If you guys don't believe me, if you think I'm just capping, which I don't know why y'all think I would cap, but I can show you my Denzel Burks. I'm not lying. We also did the 95 set for the rewind yesterday on stream and pulled a Patrick Peterson. It was either Patrick Peterson or Ben Powers. We pulled a Patrick Peterson. I kept him on my team because the set was like 140. At the time, he was going for like 250. He's down to like 210 now, but I was happy to keep him either way because I was like, I got him for 140. So now let's get into the training packs. National Championship. We could do the opportunity pack. We could do 20 of these, or I could do about 6 of these. We're going to do National Champion. Now, I've heard these are terrible, right? I've heard these are god-awful, but then I've also heard some people have pulled heat out of them. I'm not going to be one. We're just going to sit here and roll to the end. So, W content, absolute W content. If I get one of the an expensive 95, I may do the set, the Cody Simon set. But hey, we're here to try. We can't stop until we try, right? And 93 page, I may keep the 93s and do one walk-off 95 set. See if we can pull a Juckins, see if we can pull a Greenhouse. Because Juckins, like I said, is like 400K from that. But we also can get cooked. We also can. That looks longer, right? I was just talking about pulling Juckins and... Stop it. Stop it. No. Bang! Bang! Quinshawn Juckins! Dang! I was literally just talking about pulling this fool. Well, we're not doing the set anymore. 400K in the bag. I was like, that looks longer, right? Well, remember, we spent 200K on training. We just made 400K back. I'll get through the rest, but I'm going to take my W, and we're going to get out of here. I'm going to take my W. We should have, what, maybe 2 more, depending on what this one is. I may go quick sell those 93s in my binder, too, because there's just no need for me to do it anymore. But appreciate you, boys. You know what? I'm just going to walk it off with that. We ain't going to get into any more. I'm going to take my Quinshawn Jumpkins dub and go home. Right? I'm out. Deuces!